Good afternoon. Thank you, Jan. I'm honored to be here this afternoon with all of you, whether you are here in person or virtually, to talk about why Dan, my husband, and I contribute or pledge to this cathedral. You all may know Dan Hewitt, or you've seen him wandering around. The cathedral saw fit to give him a uniform or vestments, and he gets to carry a big stick or a verge. And so now he gets to tell people where to go and what to do. And I'm thankful for that because that helps mitigate the amount of that activity at home with me and our dog Lucky. The stewardship campaign theme this year, Better Together, made me reflect on something that I really struggled with when I was younger and going through confirmation. Why do we need a church? Why do we come together as a community to worship? For a long time, I didn't really have more than a liturgical answer until something changed for me in college. One day, my college roommate back at the University of South Dakota finally convinced me to join him and his church. And I gradually started going more frequently. And then one day I decided to participate in a Bible study after my mother was diagnosed with cancer. And through that experience, I understood better how our collective contribution, our diverse backgrounds, shared experiences, and expression of love and support created something bigger than any of us individually could contribute or provide. It was like a spiritual fishes and loaves kind of moment for me, where each of us brought what we had, and in God's hands, those small offerings multiplied into something much greater than we could have imagined. It was then that I saw how the love and support of a community can truly work miracles every day. And perhaps that's the point, that God intends for his blessings to be shared. And when they are multiplied and used for the good of the whole community. So years later, when after I met Dan and we were searching for a church home in DC, that experience of a shared community stayed with me. We needed a place where we felt comfortable with the theology, but also where we'd feel truly embraced by the community. A place where we could give our gifts and be blessed by the gifts of others. To be honest, I didn't really expect to find it in such a grand, ornate cathedral like this. I thought the beauty and the scale of this place just might become too formal or stoic for us, and that we would feel lost. But we could not have been more wrong. What we found here is a community so full of warmth and invitation that has truly become our spiritual home. In fact, just a few weeks ago, Dan and I had the joy of hosting the congregation picnic at our house, which was a wonderful opportunity for us to contribute to the intimate, welcoming community built here, where connections are real and they're personal. This cathedral home consistently helps us regain focus, balance, strength, and joy. And it provides us an opportunity to connect with others, not only in person, but also online. Here, you truly experience that feeling of being better together. Every Sunday, we come together to worship, support one another, and grow in our faith. Our cathedral provides a safe haven where we can explore life's questions, share our joys, and bear each other's burdens. This sacred space is a place of healing, hope, and love. Like any home, our cathedral home here, this community, requires constant care and feeding to keep it thriving. So this is what you all have been waiting for, right? The medicine part here. Whatever gifts God has bestowed upon you, I invite you to join Dan and me in making a commitment to invest in your faith, in your spiritual community here at the National Cathedral, to keep this a living place that we could call home. I invite you to reflect on the blessings in your life and to pray about how you could share them, whether through your time, your talents, or your treasure, to sustain and grow this sacred community. Dan and I will be returning our pledge card on Celebration Sunday, October 27th, and we hope you'll join us in making this commitment. Give as generous as you are able, not out of obligation, but out of love and commitment to our shared vision, to this family we have found in our Cathedral community. Together, we can ensure that our Cathedral congregation continues to be a beacon of hope, a source of strength, and a place where we all feel welcome. Thank you.